When you think of a president, you usually think of someone who guides the country to greater heights and a person that everyone looks up to. Well, in this extreme case, a drug lord looked up to this president for help. And the scariest part, the drug lord was offered help. But why did he do that? Let's find out. El Chapo. We have all heard of the Tunnel King, El Chapo, also known as Joaquin Guzman Leora, who was a notorious Mexican drug lord who headed the powerful Sinaloa cartel. Throughout his criminal career, El Chapo became one of the most prominent figures in the global drug trade. He's known for his ruthless tactics, extensive network, and the ability to evade capture. El Chapo faced multiple arrests and imprisonments during his lifetime. In 1993, he was apprehended in Mexico but managed to escape from prison in 2001. His escape involved hiding in a laundry cart and brought him further notoriety as a cunning criminal mastermind. Over a decade on the run, El Chapo was captured once again in 2014. Mexican authorities found him hiding in a beachfront condo in Mazatian, and this arrest led to the extradition to the United States to face charges for drug trafficking, money laundering, and other criminal activities. El Chapo's escape through tunnels showcased his audacious and calculated approach to evading capture. In July of 2015, he orchestrated a meticulously planned prison break from Altiplano, Mexico's maximum security prison. A sophisticated tunnel, approximately 1.5 meters long, had been dug from a nearby house, leading directly to El Chapo's cell. Equipped with lighting, ventilation, and even a modified motorcycle on rails, the tunnel allowed him to simply slip away unnoticed, and this elaborate escape revealed the depths of corruption and the vast resources at his disposal. So, here is his connection with the president. It all started when a Colombian drug lord named Alex Cifuentes, who prides himself in being the right-hand man of El Chapo, was arrested. During his trials, he revealed that El Chapo, the former leader of the Sinaloa cartel, paid a substantial bribe to the president Peña Nieto during his time in office in 2012 to 2018. The alleged bribe, totaling of 100 million, was purportedly given in exchange for protection and to ensure the smooth operation of the cartel's drug trafficking activities. The initial bribe that was requested by the president was 250 million. Later, El Chapo, being the businessman that he is, negotiated and reduced it to 100 million. These allegations emerged during El Chapo's trial in 2019, where several witnesses, including former cartel members and associates, provided testimony regarding the Sinaloa cartel's operations and its relationship with corrupt officials. These witnesses claimed that El Chapo's organization had paid bribes to high-ranking government officials, including the president, Peña Nieto, to secure their support and protect their criminal interests. It goes without a doubt that Mexico has a long-standing issue with corruption, and allegation of collusion between drug cartels and government officials have plagued the country's efforts to combat the drug trade effectively. The allegations involving El Chapo and President Peña Nieto highlight the extent of corruption within Mexico's institutions and the challenges faced in upholding the rule of law. Mr. Peña has of course denied these allegations. History of bribing. This was not the first time such corruption has helped El Chapo. President Andres Manuel Lopez, Obrador's top security official, was said by one witness and federal prosecutors to have accepted a multi-billion-dollar bribe from the Sinaloa cartel in 2005. Genaro Garcia Luna, the former Secretary of Public Security, was accused of accepting 2 suitcases stuffed with $3 million in them. And the Mexican Federal Police, referred to by one witness as "our people," were said to have protected El Chapo after his first escape from prison in 2001. In other news, the whole Mexican army was alleged to have taken 12 million from El Chapo to eliminate his rival gang members so that it would reduce competition in his business, and he would be the only source for these drugs. El Chapo really wanted to have a monopoly, and he really wanted to become the king. Cifuentes also testified that El Chapo had ordered a 10 million bribe to be paid in general, but to later have decided to have him eliminated instead. The execution was never carried out for some unknown reason. On another completely bizarre note, Guzman's lawyer, Jeffrey Lichtman, has revealed that the real leader of the Sinaloa cartel is not El Chapo, but in fact is Ismael El Mayo Zambada. He claims that Zambada has survived prosecution by bribing the entire Mexican government, including Mr. Peña Nieto and the former president Felipe Calderon. Conclusion: as much as all the information we've got, we will never know what really happened. Was the former president really shielding the drug lord, or was this allegation all an elaborate plan to get the president behind bars for causing him trouble? At the end of the day, this whole story will be forgotten with time, and the wrongdoers will also be simply forgotten.